Will I get this job done in time? I'll get the contract done. Will I get my other job done in time? If I'm quick about getting back, get this, grab this, and then unload it and do it, then yeah. I still never understand what, well, I will question about it. I still kind of never understood why we get the extra off fields, off contracts.
I think it's to allow, say you did something wrong that meant you missed a bit, you still would be able to complete the contract. Say you did decide to harvest through the rain. They don't want to leave contracts incompletable for people.
Yeah.
If you get what I mean by that.
What's that done? What's that done?
Or to save you having to go and try and catch every little bit, because you missed a couple of corners here
True.
and there.
Right. That's that done. That can stay on this field. Let's run this up. Let's not hit a tree while we're at it, shall we?
No, go on, hit that tree, you'll enjoy it.
I already did. Right. Give me the drop marker. An extra £4 grand. That's not bad. That's covered today's
releasing fee.
That's covered today's bank payment. That's for certain. Right. That's that. Where is... There it is. Not worried about a trailer just yet. I want to basically see how much I can get with this field done before this rain gets.
I know what you mean.
That's what I'm rushing for now. I'm racing against the weather. The good thing is, this is actually going... not going to go into my... Well, some bits will go into my silo, probably. I mean, I don't really know why I bought this little tractor, but it actually does...
You wanted it for hauling, didn't you? Was the main thing you had it for.
Yeah. But mainly,
at the time.
all it mainly seems to be doing is carrying the bloody header trailer around at the minute.
If he's doing that, he's doing a job for you, mate.
Really need to actually start buying sprayers. But that's fine, because eventually I'll just... I know what one I'll get. But right now, literally can't afford one. There is one I want. And I think you might have had it. I think.
You mean a sprayer or a spreader?
For fertilisation and stuff.
For solid or liquid?
Solid.
So you mean the sulky, don't you?
Hmm.
I've got it.
Oh,
I'm actually generally using it right at this very moment as you're talking about it.
yeah. I thought you had it.
I think I got it second. There was one on the used market in the last couple of days, I'm sure. It's actually not that expensive.
No, I know. I was originally looking at a...
I would honestly, I prefer, I think, to go liquid, but I got this thing at a price that was just too good to refuse.
I usually go liquid.
Not to mention, this thing's working with this. It's amazing.
That's
like
what
50 meters.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I generally prefer that one. Because of its working with.
Like I say, I'm using it now and I'm just a massive field in 2.5 passes.
Yeah, exactly. And that's...
Doesn't seem to use that much product either.
No, that is my general go-to sprayer, fertilizer, whatever the hell it is, spreader.
Because he classes a spreader, but he uses solid. Sprayers use liquid, generally.
To be honest, if you just said, oh, let's put weeds on, I'd be like, you can get stuffed. I know it's another challenge, but then that would probably...
No, it's not right for what we're doing.
It probably would have put a bit too much on.
To be fair, if you want a fertilizer spreader, mate, I know I should be giving away secrets. There's currently the convertible one on the used at £9 grand. 42 metre working width.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I have looked through the used.
I try and remember. I don't know why I bothered, I haven't got the money, but...
Well, he keeps telling me he hasn't got the money.
But I haven't.
But you've had the option to loan. Like, get a loan.
Why do you think? How do you know I'm not loaned up the eyeballs already? Is why I've got no money.
There is that. I actually don't know, so you know.
A couple of very big loans early on may not be doing me the world of good.
Whereas, bizarrely, I didn't go that. I think this is probably the second loan I've actually had. But this is a big loan for me. You know, I've had a couple of smaller ones, but no, this is the big loan for me. And yeah, as long as I can get it doing what I want it to do, and it kind of pay off, I'll be happy. I mean, ideally, eventually, I could buy that field back next to me and just like put that in another grass field and actually do stuff with that if I wanted to. I could have kept that field and then... Damn it.
The irony of that, because I've literally just bought back a field I owned a bit earlier on in the series.
Yeah.
And sold, and I've literally bought it back in. I actually bought it back with one plan in mind, but I'm now actually thinking something else again. Just because of the way things have sort of presented themselves in front of me, I'm like, well...
See, my main objective right now is make enough capital to... I'm not bothered about winning here, sort of thing. I'm not bothered about that. It's more, I'm wanting enough capital, well, make enough money to pay that, get that loan paid off, or a fair chunk of it, early. And then, you know, if this plan works that I have in mind, you know, get it paid off, or at least half paid, be helpful right now.
Oh yeah.
just to bring it down. Because I'm sure the game. I can't remember. Does the game work out?
Basically, I did the maths, and if you pay off the amount, because it takes a fixed amount for you every day. If you pay off now, it gives you the figure you need to pay off on the side of the screen, doesn't it? It tells you how much left on it. If you times the amount of payments you've got by the amount of time you've got left, you will come to more than that number.
Oh yeah, I know.
So like I say, the interest is added on like a daily basis. If you paid off today, you'd pay less interest than if you let it run to the end of that contract term.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be able to pay off all of it.
No, I'm not. I'm speaking sort of hypothetically here, so saying that's how the game works. I'm not saying that's what you're going to necessarily do, because I understand, but I'm just saying that's how the game thinks. If an inanimate object thinks.
Well, it depends how that's been. The loan system's been programmed.
Don't forget the loan system we're using in a mod is not the default in-game.
No, I know it's not.
And I think it's far better than the default in-game.
I do think it's far better.
Because it actually adds some sort of like thought process to it. It's not just take money, give money back, rinse and repeat.
Yeah, but the fact is, the take money one, you know, the in-fault game, which I think they actually missed a trick with, was this is what was always been weird with farm sim loan system. You take the money, it will charge you loan interest, but it never decreases the size of your loan. No,
you only ever pay. It's like you're paying interest out. It's like an interest-only mortgage.
Yeah, you're only.
All you ever pay off is the interest. You could keep that loan for 20 in-game years.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't knock a penny off the total you owe.
No. Which is
you're right.
Is a very weird system.
Yeah. Whereas the system we've got in place, the mod, which is better banking system, I believe it's called, is on mod up. Works more like real-life bank loans. You set the time you want to pay. They've probably seen you do it on your screen, or you've shown me doing it on my screen, I don't know. But they'll have seen it. Basically, you set out the amount of time, it gives you a monthly repayment figure, and it's like real-life loans.
You set the amount, so yeah, you basically. So basically, I took out the 500,000 loan. I did it over 20 in-game years.
Months
then. No, years.
20 months, no, it's in months.
Is it months? Alright, okay.
Yeah.
I did it over 20 months, and it's costing me 3,000 a day. And in total, I have to pay back. If I don't pay any earlier, I would have to pay 710,000 and whatever off in total because of the 3.7% interest. You can configure the interest rate.
We've left it as variable just to stop us like manipulating it to be.
Yeah, you can.
Essentially in our favour.
You can configure the interest rate on the settings somewhere. I can't remember where. It's actually in game.
It's in game. So it's the bottom of the settings where you set like the days per month and everything.
Yeah. So, you know, I just left it to whatever it was. I didn't touch it.
It's left to what it calls variable, which is where it's deciding, and it will.
So I think it's a far better loan system.
A far more realistic system.
Yeah, and I don't get why Giants have never done something like that.
I couldn't say.
For all them smart people working there, why they've never had a discussion about the in-game loan system like that. Because honestly, I prefer it. It's realistic.
Yeah. Likewise. Hence why I put it in. Hence why one of the ones I said to put in.
Yeah. And every game, save, personal save game, anything like that.
You use the same one, yeah, I
it.
do. I say I'm using it on my Valley of the Old Farm series, which is just Farm Sim fan watching this channel. I've no doubt you've probably seen, and I hope you really enjoy. I use that system on there. Actually, I'm taking out a lot of loans on there because I'm finding making money on that game easier than on this one, just because I've not got some of the constraints.
Well, it's not that. It just depends on how you're also economic difficulty as well.
Normal, like this.
Oh, okay.
I generally never play on easy. I've never enjoyed easy.
Well, the only one we ever did easy on was Silver Run.
Yeah. Because the truth is, I find this stuff. Whereas this is feeling like a bit of a slog at times, I'm not going to lie. It's like that for a reason. I find the easy to be too far the other way.
Problem is I'm not actually finding it a slog. I'm actually enjoying this way.
Because it is a bit more of a challenge. You're not just getting something handed to you. Easy mode at times feels a bit like the game just hands money to you.
Oh yeah, it does. I mean, the only thing that really does annoy me though is the contracts.
That they don't seem to pay anything, yeah.
Like I say,
that
was bloody lucky.
What, you like just finished?
I'm just unloading.
The funny thing is, I literally just parked my harvester up.
Yeah, I was just unloading. There's that.
Yeah, I have genuinely just and so parked my harvester.
God damn it. I'm glad that the crop doesn't get wet. In trailers. That's the one thing I wouldn't. That's going too far for me.
Yeah, like dynamic loads and stuff, whereas like the loads could fall out if the trailer tips or something.
No, what I mean by that is if it rains and your trailer doesn't have a cover, your crop would get wet and ruined. That's too extreme for me.
Yeah.
I used to like the season's 19 where if you left your bales out of undercover.
Yeah, and if you left anything out, like you left crop on the ground, it would rot away over time and stuff.
Yeah, I used to like that feature.
Yeah.
That was a bit more fun. To other people.
If nothing else, that actually added a bonus where at least if you had stuff sat on a like a field, it would just rot away. You wouldn't end up with piles of stuff stuck there forever and a day.
Yeah, but I prefer if we did the grass. You know what I mean? If we were doing the grass, piles like we do at times. That was the only time it got a little bit annoying. But other than that, I didn't mind it. Like now, if my bales weren't my silage bales, did they get affected? I can never remember.
Yeah, I think if they weren't undercover, any bale.
Please take all that. You did. Good. You know, like I say, I enjoyed that side of things.
How on earth did you get that stuck there?
I didn't.
No, not you, the AI.
Let's move. There's my little. Problem is it? I don't think. You know what? It's actually not worth even moving this harvester. I know that sounds really stupid. It's not worth it. Because by the time I probably drag it over there, the next time we're into the next day, I'm gonna have to drag it all the way back over. So I can basically.
Well, you're not leaving it on like an AI's field or anything. Don't forget the rules.
I'm leaving. It's on a path between three of my own field.
Oh right, yeah, no problem.
Does that?
No, we always say you can't leave it on like AI's land.
Yeah, it's not. It did not.
If it's your land or it's land like immediately around your land, I think that's fine.
Like I said, there's three, basically between the three fields I currently own. It's like literally there. The only thing.
Yeah, to me that's fine.
The only thing that I have to just sort of keep out of the way is the header trailer. Do with the fast track. Speaking of which, please tell me I set that going? Because if not, I'm losing out here. What do I want? I didn't set it off. Alright, get that going. That would have been a mistake.
Didn't have it set up doing what it was supposed to be.
No.
Whoops.
Yeah, whoops. I should have left the trailer over there, really, but...
I don't know about you, but I'm happy to keep going for a little bit yet, but I'm not doing harvesting, so... I can work in the rain.
Yeah, I can do what I can finish off what I want to do. There we go. That's what I wanted. I actually need all my tractors. I just realised I'm not going to be able...
Oh. What, did you have 3 now, or 4, was it?
I've got 4.
I was going to say, I'm on 3, and there's like, I mean, a couple of times I thought one more would really be useful, but it was more of a convenience than an absolute necessity. If you get what I mean by that.
Yeah. Well, I use, yeah, I'm going to need to cultivate, so, oh Christ. Okay, so I can leave that, maybe just be parked there. I'm just going to have to grab the New Holland. Grab the cultivator. Might as well just... Oh, balls.
We don't need no Keisha race apart.
I've not had that one in a while.
She's probably not said balls in a while, like that.
I was trying to think of something there, but I'm also going to need that, but that's fine because I can swap as soon as that, depending on the field states. No, I can always nip the bloody cart tractor back to get the roller. Because we won't need the roller until I've actually seeded the field.
Yeah.
Oh, you would have to do this game, you swine.
What do you do?
It gets suddenly darker.
Yeah, I know it's that. Just it wasn't like a gradual thing. It was like a bump. Enter night. So I've got one more quick job I need to finish, then once I've done that.
Hmm.
And I call it a job, really, it's just picking something up from the shop. I don't want to leave it in the shop's yard all the time.
With the New Holland and Fast Track are probably one of my only two cleanest tractors. Actually, if I could be bothered, I would really just be getting rid of all these trees around these fields.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But it's takes too much time for the minute. And time is, you know, if this map was being done differently and not in this style, then the trees around certain fields would be going bye-bye. Because I'm sure we'd both get annoyed and rip them down.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you do. Didn't even realise the barges had lights on and all.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the barge has just come past me with its lights on as well.
Well, if you're wanting to get ready to call it, I'm ready when you are.
I just want to try and see if I can see how far I can get cultivating.
Fair enough.
I know it's not good because of it's night time, but that's why I always got this mod. You know, the better, brighter lights.
I think we should be running that because,
We are.
like I say, we've not taken any mods off this server. Obviously, I don't know, it's the same one we use when we did Silver Run and one or two others. And we've not taken any mods off the server yet, but we've just added two.
No, but this is why I use the lights at all angles to mod.
Yeah.
Because it does definitely
Makes a difference, yeah.
brighten up. I mean, I'm not. I know what I've got to do next time. I'm gonna get this.
Yeah, so do I. Actually, things have actually worked not too bad today, so I'm actually probably on a good track. What I want to do.
I would say yes, they are for me, but They are now that I know that I'm close to getting certain things coming in. And now I've been able to start harvesting my own field. Well, no, I thought that was you. I just saw light reflecting, but it must be the light reflecting off the wall.
No, it's not me. I'm working on my field. Man, this baler's done nearly 250 bales.
Is that just your own bales or contract bales as well?
It's just my own.
Yeah.
I've never done a baling contract. That's just between straw and silage.
Mm-hmm. In the next episode,
I'm hoping the next episode or two is when a lot of the prices will come good. It'll be a mass selling episode.
For you, maybe. Well, I'm hoping certain prices are going to go up. That would be nice, because there are certain things I do want to sell. I would like to possibly pay off a little bit of my loan. I'm hoping as well, that's what I didn't actually check. Next episode. Ooh, it's very close.
What's that? What do you don't want to say?
The sugar beets are very close.
Oh God.
that'll be the worker, and then me having to do some carting, I think.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sitting there and doing that. But the plan is with that is that field will be then part of the next plan.
The next stage.
Yeah. I did always say to you I probably would buy if I could afford it, or if I decided to take the chance. I remember saying to you I was going to get that field.
Oh yeah, no, seriously, I know what you mean. 'Cause I looked at myself, because I have a contract on it. There is a few big fields like that.
Mm.
And they're actually not overly expensive either when you take the price of them.
It's not going to happen, but if I can make half of what that field cost me on that contract, I would be happy. Not on that contract, on the amount of stuff that's coming off that field. It's not going to happen. If I can
Well, it will if you get 2 or 3 harvests out of it. And you pick your products wisely, you harvest on it.
I know what's going on it, because I know exactly what needs to go on that field.
Potatoes!
No.
Is it to do with the production you're running, or...?
Possibly. It's just going to be a little bit more expense. There's going to be a bit of an expense because I'm going to have to...
I said production.
No, I've got said production. I'm just going to have to probably invest quite in a possible new seeder. Because I think that's going to take a while to end up getting that field seeded.
Now that's where I took the gamble, and I bought a pretty big seeder not that long ago, and he's serving me proud.
I can go for a bigger seeder if I want, depending on power what I've got. I know I can. It's just... I need to sit there, look at what my current one is, and is it going to be accessible for all fields? Because I don't just want to buy a seeder
For that one field, no, I know
just
what
for
you
that
mean.
field. I want to be able to get a seeder which is going to work on all of the fields. I mean, if you can help me out on my smaller fields, then great. I think I'm making people dizzy. Because I'm on my last little bit of cultivating this field, and I'm literally spiraling.
Oh, well, I'm basically done at this point. I've packed my equipment up.
Give me 1 second. I need to... quickly just go along a certain part of my field because I've actually missed a bit. So I don't know, would the direct drill actually go over that or not?
Direct drill will cover pretty much anything, yeah. Man, picking up bales in the dark is difficult. Because you're not fully sure where they are until they come into like your light count.
Yeah. What I can actually quickly do is time out. Yeah, I've got a couple of minutes to drop this off. Drop this off.
Yeah. Don't get 8 o'clock hour cut off, so you're alright.
I just want to drop this off and...
I can start the upload and see how long this one takes.
Maybe you finished yours already?
No, but as soon as we finish recording, I can get it straight up, can't I? Because I don't do any editing on it.
Let's drop this off. No, wrong turning. I can go in that way. Sometimes it's easier to go in that way than the other way. And this way, especially in the dark. I could do with some lights in my
Yard,
but
well, that's up to you.
Right
you
now,
have to pay for
there's
them.
kind of no point. What do I need? I can take that over next episode. So we're gonna end this one here. So obviously, thank you for joining me and David, and obviously thank you to David for joining.
It's good fun as always.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you want to support the channel, you can do so with the links in the description. And me and David will see you next time. So until then,
Later, folks.
goodbye for now.